Strom Supportmax Neuro. So firstly, I really want to talk about this is a product in a market of its own, and this has created the market that it will succeed in. So it's a support max for our brains. We've seen massive rises in pre-workout stimulants. Then we've seen a massive rise in nootropic stimulants, which is nootropics are for our brain, increasing levels of dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine mainly, and things like that. But this increases things like nerve growth factors to actually protect and growth of our neurons and really give us what we need for proper cognitive function. So it kicks off with a gram of choline by tartrate, which a gram of choline got deemed a few years ago an essential nutrient we needed to get around about 550 milligrams of it per day. This is getting a gram, so this will maintain proper function. Choline is the copart to acetyl coenzyme A to create acetylcholine. I'll try not go too expert on it. Then you get KSM66 ashwagandha. Now KSM66 is actually really always proven around about 600 milligram dose. We do get 800 in here. The few effects that it does have in our brain and in our body is that you will see a decrease in anxiety and a decrease in depressive symptoms. You will see a decrease in cortisol. You'll see an increase of acetylcholinesterase inhibition. So when we do make the important neurotransmitter acetylcholine for proper cognitive function, we have an acetylcholinesterase inhibitor to stop the breakdown of it. It will increase our testosterone levels by around about 15%. It decreases cortisol by 26%. It's shown to have a 15% increase in fertility in people who are previous infertile. It has a proper function on our thyroid function and so on. But mainly with this taken pre-bed, it helps GABA, which is our main inhibitory neurotransmitter, connect to the receptor. So it helps actually GABA increase in performance, which is GABA reduces stress and anxiety and helps proper sleep and function. All the things I've just said there are labelled as a 600 milligram. 800 milligram is more, so I can't really tell you what it is, but it's going to be more, which is fantastic. Phosphatidylserine is the second most phospholipid, or second most abundant phospholipid in our brains, behind phosphatidylcholine. It gives us the inner side of our membrane, which is kind of what I see it as the controller and the usage and storage of neurotransmitters. So if we continuously pump neurotransmitters out with ingredients like pre-workouts and stuff like that, we can be left with a depleted storage levels of neurotransmitters, which can lead to unmotivation, unhappiness, anxiety and stuff like that. So phosphatidylserine will help manage and store them neurotransmitters for us, which is absolutely amazing. You'll see ingredients like phosphatidylserine in products that decrease cortisol as well. You get lion's mane. Now lion's mane is phenomenal for its polysaccharides and its beta-glucans, which increases nerve growth factor, which is a neuropeptide that we need for proper neuron repair function. It has a multitude of other benefits with anti-dementia benefits, anti-anxiety, anti-Alzheimer's, increases acetylcholine transferase, which will supply the choline with the acetyl bond to increase the proper neurotransmitter there. It's helped to show an improvement of the circadian sleep cycle, which is absolutely phenomenal. So it makes it a really health beneficial ingredient for our brains and a sleep one too. And then you get 10 milligrams of bioperine, which inhibits the enzyme that can attach onto this and signal for urinary tract. So it increases the absorption of all the ingredients above, which is unbelievable. So do yourself a favor, do your brain a favor. In my opinion, get Strom Supportmax Neuro. I really like it, and I hope I didn't go too expertise. If I did, sorry Tariq.